I'm sorry, I can't assist with that.
And PI, thank you, Mama, for saying that. PI, Mama, it is a long-ass stream, and it's real. All right? I have it, again, I have it on X, I have it on TikTok, I have it on everywhere. It was not fake, and as a matter of fact, here it is again, not from Nancy Grace. Now, Nancy Grace did go in there, and they put the audio, not the audio, they put the words and such. This is the video. If you listen to them talking in the background, it's the same video, but Nancy Grace just put the text on there. Check it out.
It's kind of giving Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Aw, cute.
Yeah, you
I like it. And then, wait.
And they even named that it's Neo, David's ex-best friend that says, yeah, me and David. All right, this is the video. And again, I showed it earlier. It is very important. Yes, it is on Sakura's page. That's the stream. You could see her getting completely uncomfortable when they said that. But I'm telling you, they all knew. All of them laughed. They joked. They didn't give two shits about Celeste Rivas.
The prosecutor can find it. Did you hear what was said? Now, it's in the background. You have to listen very carefully. I'm going to play for you the pertinent part. Listen.
It's kind of giving Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Aw, cute.
I like it. And then, wait, this.
You want to tell me those girls cannot hear what's being said through that open door, just on the other side of that very thin wall? And you see the one girl in front of the mirror pause and listen.
Thank you.
What was just said by witness one, which is a female? I think I know who.
By the way, thank you so much, the boss bitch. I know you're driving right now, and I don't want you, texting and driving. I hope you're at a stop sign or a light, but I do appreciate that. Witness one, Celeste Herrera. That's the older Celeste. Witness two is Neo, and there's a third witness, but David's not a witness. So it was Celeste Herrera, Neo, and David. And maybe they're calling that, but yeah, Neo admitted to it. And that is why, guys, spoken past. I mean, it was all out there. Knox, you're into this. All y'all PI mama, you know this is not AI generated content. This is what they did at the time, and these people all knew. All right? Look at a friend of mine and his girlfriend. They knew for years and completely understand how she feels in that moment. Did that twat say she liked it? She likes the glitter. I don't know. They probably did like it. They laugh about it, and they think it's so funny. I mean, this is just... Can you imagine if this were your daughter?
She is. The female says, tell me more about Celeste. Oh, then you hear the woman say, yeah, you killed her. And then you hear witness two state, yeah, me and David. They're so casual.
Yep.
And the other girls are just talking about finding their body glitter. And I want you to listen to the long form one more time because a speaker is identified by name. Joe Scott Morgan, listen.
It's kind of giving Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Aw, cute.
I like it. And then, wait, this. Stickers.
Stalkers. Oh.
Doesn't know. Where's the body glitter?
We go to the USA.
She got so uncomfortable when they said, what does she look like? Do I know her? Yes, Celeste number 2. So that's Celeste Herrera. Now I'm telling you guys, the witness list is long as the day is right now. With the stupid daylight savings, 9 o'clock, it gets dark. Kevin Ware, NFL player, killed and cut up his girlfriend Taylor in Houston. Kevin was having parties at his house, bragging about what he did. Thank you for that, Bad Ash. That did happen, and it's not typical. I mean, it's not typical. In Hollywood, they typically do whatever the F they want, and they get these expensive lawyers, and nothing happens. No, he couldn't. He wrote the damn thing. You guys saw what I showed you earlier about his Withered album. Every single song had a page or two of writing what it meant to him. He told everything, guys.
Where's the body glitter from Claire's? Bro, body glitter from Claire's.
Okay, clear glitter or
Okay, chat. I'm gonna show you guys my face makeup.
I feel
Really?
sick. I feel sick because I believe the prosecutors will be able to show that is David Anthony Burke, D4vd's home. And in that home, Celeste was murdered. And they're all talking about body glitter.
And now I do think that it could have been in the bathroom, and that would be a mound of evidence with the blood going down the drain and anything else, pieces of just your insides, right? Now, Stella, the actual footage probably was taken down and handed over to prosecution. We did see the actual footage of Neo the Asian being picked up in Wyoming. Now, I never looked back into it why it's gone, but it's probably gone because they're using it as evidence. I know these people make me sick, and Golden Hen and everybody in here, it really is so hard to understand them talking just like that. There you go. David was obsessed with gore and porn. He even said himself he was desensitized to that type of violence. Now, throw in video games, and there you go. I heard a girl named Asia. Yep, that is her too, Waterboy. It's Asia, Neo, and David. Those are going to be the three key people in this case. And I think David might be maybe the only one prosecuted. We'll see.
And they can hear what's being said. Joe Scott, analyze. You hear the female state. Tell me more about Celeste. Oh, the woman. Yeah, you killed her.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone says, yeah, me and David. And then listen, you hear who? They're all in the bathroom. In other words, they can hear us, idiot. And the girl says, don't look at me. Then they go on, and the woman is saying, well, what does she look like? Am I close to her? Talking about Celeste. What did Celeste look like? I'm very close to her. In other words, do I look like her? And you hear the other male say, give him a second. And the woman says, you don't know what she looked like? It's past tense. What she looked.
Yeah, we don't know what she looked like. So there's so many things wrong in just this tiny clip. But imagine all the other tiny clips and discords that were deleted. As a matter of fact, the person that was, we're going to get into that about who was modding for the Discord when he said, delete it all. It was too late in the morning, or too early in the morning, too late at night. And so the person modding it didn't delete. Remember when Celeste said, what, you graping young girls? We're going to get into that as well. Catskills murder vibes in For or Lies. What? I don't think he did it himself either. Why would he have two chainsaws? Why did he have two chainsaws, guys? What's the deal with that? All right, let's continue. Waterboy. What if the smell was her finger? We don't know that her body was frozen. That's a debate. And regardless, I don't know if it could have been the finger, but I mean, I don't think that, I think that at some point they absolutely, when they dismembered her, they had a smell, they left things behind. All right. And right now, nothing's really off the table.
Like, what are they that arrogant? They think I can't find that online, much less the prosecutors. I want you, Joe Scott Morgan. You're the death investigator. While they're all laughing and looking for their body glitter, where's Celeste?
Decomposing there at that residence. I can tell you what she looked like. I can tell you what she looked like relative to their current, their present at that moment in time. And yeah, they did use past tense, but let's understand her mortal remains are just on the other side of those walls, Nancy. Let that sink in just for a second.
And guys, he was very, very open about it. The only reason we're seeing that now is because he left a digital trail of evidence, audio, everything, audio, visual, whatever, All right. Yeah, me and David as it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Neo says we killed her. He absolutely did. And remember, he was arrested and brought back. He was extradited back to Los Angeles for his testimony. Now, PI Steve, was it Fisher? I always forget his name. Steve, I think Steve Fisher. He said that more than likely they're going to give immunity to David. I mean, not David, Neo for his testimony. All right, there you go. Is he an evil genius or the dumbest criminal?
She's in an advanced state of decomposition. She's been packaged. The child has been packaged after having been rendered down. She's in multiple elements, Nancy, and not all of them are solid. The ME actually talked about liquefaction of remains. That's what she looked like. And I think that people need to strap in and understand that it's not just the principal that's been named, that's been charged in this case. It's all the circle that surrounds
110%.
this individual that is in.
I think they're just in a fog or like a haze of guys. They're constantly, in my opinion, doing drugs in that house. Number one, and number two, they were caught up with the fame and the money that just came so quickly. Everything they wanted, they can do at that one moment. All right. And David lived out his fantasy, in my opinion. And people just now we're finally seeing it. And we're like, these people are crazy. This is crazy. Why would someone do this? Why would someone leave the evidence like this? Right? Sakura was Jason, the Ween's girlfriend at the time. Jason and David made a song together, now removed, right? And they're all getting removed. Nobody wants David around.
Side of that domicile. You're going to tell me that no one smelled anything? You're going to tell me that no one saw flies? That they're just going on about their business as if it's another day? It is absolutely positively disgusting, Nancy. Yeah, I can tell you what she looked like.
You mentioned what?
I think they want to know what she looked like when they dismembered her. Now, of course, we're not blaming it on drugs, AG Day. I'm saying they were in a fog. If you want to take that timeline from the time that they were looking at David until the time that all of this went down, they're all in a fog. Just a ton of drugs, a ton of sex, a ton of everything that they wanted. All right. It has nothing to do with them doing drugs or blaming it. You can clearly see in the videos where it says, oh, we got water. That's not water. All right. That's nothing to do with giving them a pass. I'm just saying they were in a whole different world at that time frame. And we're looking at it from the outside in, and we're like, what were these people thinking? Are they even on this planet? All right. I'm so sad about this. Imagine how scared. I luckily and hopefully she passed away quick, because she did see her killer. It was from the front. She was attacked from the front. All right. So it wasn't like she turned around and he got her from the back. He got her in two spots that are going to bleed out. One spot got the liver, and one was the lung, I believe. All right. All right. Let's continue. Usually cocaine in you fillings. Well, I don't know what they did or what. It doesn't really matter to be specific. I'm sure there was uppers, downers, and all arounders, because even in the toxicology, they come up with methamphetamines in one part, and then the other part they say that they're not sure. It's unclear. All right, let's continue.
It's like they are dancing on her grave and her coffin, so to speak.